Detroit's west side, the Tuxedo neighborhood near Grand River, Livernois, and the Jeffries Freeway. Abandoned houses common here, but this summer signs of progress. Along with this demolition order, some new construction down the street. It's Carpentry Camp, a summer program put on by the Carpenters Union to get high school students interested in the trades.
So you gotta be careful, do not go further. We're not here to make them carpenters. We're here to introduce them to carpentry so they can touch it, feel it, do it, make the mistakes on it, make sure they understand that it's not life-ending if they do make a mistake, and how to fix it.
The Carpenters and Millwrights Union has a stake in this neighborhood. Their new trade school is going up here, right along I-96. Part of the school's mission, get more Detroiters working in construction.
It's unfortunate because a lot of kids today don't believe that this option is out there for them. They don't even know about it. You're gonna have to bring this saw. Remember, we had to make a center cut?
Cortez Asbury's done this camp before. Now he's headed for a carpentry apprenticeship with the union.
But it's you do something new every day.
Mark the line here. We teach them a little bit of math. We teach them how to read a tape measure. And we teach them how to do basic skills projects. Good. Done. All right.
At 15, I came in here. It was kind of hard. Nobody's gonna know how to do it at first. After it was done, you look at it, you love it. I love it. I want it to stay forever.
31 participants this year. Last year, COVID got in the way.
Started straight and then angle.
This time, it's community service for the Tuxedo neighborhood.
Back in April, we put out a bunch of applications for residents to have work done on their houses. We got almost 100 projects. Are we gonna get 100 projects done? Absolutely not. But we are gonna get done the most needy that we see that we have to do. All right, where's the top one on? It's all right, the top one will secure it in now. You know, these are the small projects that we can do to give back. It's absolutely free, no charge to the resident, and these kids are getting paid.
Jamal Al said the students are learning teamwork, communication, and how to execute plans.
And we got one source of power here. Where's it at? Who can tell me? The generator. Get the generator out now. We try to explain to them what we're doing, how we do it, and then we let them do it. You know, and kids are going to make mistakes. They've never done this before. You got to put it right in the middle. We're doing porches, handrails, and porch rails.
Here, a porch beyond expectations, a major project for a crew of beginners, a showcase of what they can do.
Well, it took about 5 days, and it was pretty much an entire remodel. All these Detroit homes are pretty old, so the porch, it was probably around like 80 years old, and we had to pretty much demo the whole thing. We had to take the frame down and completely build it back up from scratch.
You know what? This is a great neighborhood. You know, people can drive through it and see, you know, that the houses are deteriorating. They just can't afford to fix them up. Like this to the line.
What happens after this for these campers?
We have 6 kids are old enough to go to work. Out of the 6, 4 of them are being placed. So they've already gone into our apprenticeship program. They graduated and they're moving in to the next step in the next phase of this program. So you got screws? There's some right there. They're going to work. They're getting jobs.
Is this a career for you or what?
I feel like it's a journey for me. I'm gonna do this forever.
We teach them about the money. We teach them about the benefits. We teach them about, you know, a great middle class living, you know, with pensions.
Family always tells me that they proud of what I'm doing, that, you know, I'm going to be prepared for my future.
Ivan Walker, a senior at Detroit's Renaissance High School, he's planning for college, but eyeing a trade school too, along with a degree in computer engineering.
But is it an either or? Why are you doing this if you're going to do that?
Well, I always wanted to have a plan B, you know. There's no point, you know, I'm not going to put all my chips on black. You know, I want to be prepared for anything because, you know, life can throw anything at you.
Mahmoud El Jamali, he's a former camper, now helping out, an architecture student at the University of Detroit Mercy.
I'm going to college, but I still want to do this. Like, I love this stuff. I wouldn't be able to do 50 years of just blueprint making. I'm a hands-on guy. And after my 4 years in college architecture, I'm most likely going to come into the union, do my 4 years there, and have the skills of a carpenter, an experienced carpenter, and be an architect.
This is just our organization. You know, there's 17 other crafts just like us, you know, in the trades that are out there, and we're trying to push for kids to understand what the trades are.
I've always wanted to help rebuild Detroit. It's going to be a long process to really get these houses back in the shape that they should be, but it can definitely happen.
And a quick programming note. Part 2 of the PBS series, The Future of Work, is going to air September 8th at 10 p.m. right here on Detroit Public Television.
The deal has changed. The old deal was I went to school for 12 years. I acquired a set of skills. Those skills took me through a 30-year working life. And then I got to retire at 65 with a nice defined benefit plan. Well, the new deal is now there are no guarantees. There's no certainty.
Now, this series takes a look at changes in the workplace and how they're affecting employees, employers, educators, and communities.